Hey guys, welcome to another video. Now recently I've shared a number of shorts showing some of these supplements for Marvel Superheroes RPG back from the 80s and 90s. And I've got them together. There's 4 here and they span a period of 7 years. So you've got one every so often here, and there were lots more of these. Published by TSR, famous publishers of Dungeons and Dragons. And this was one of their other successful RPG products, and obviously it has a lot of relevance now because a lot of what they created actually went into the canon of Marvel and the Marvel Universe. So what we'll do is we'll have a look at some of these. This first one is Marvel Superheroes Murder World by Jeff Grubb, and you can see here we have, like with all of these, a folder, if you like, the outside cover, cardboard cover, and then inside you have a sheet giving you information. This one shows you the characters with some lovely pictures, and the players here, they are playing the Fantastic Four. Now, you can either play She-Hulk or the Thing, one or the other. At the time when this was out, She-Hulk was part of the Fantastic Four. So this book, this supplement was published in 1984. So you get a beautiful map, double-sided, it's very big. And then a series of chapters with bits of text to read, enemies to fight, and it's really well presented. This really appeals to me as a DM. It has nice headers, it's well laid out, good illustrations, and there's a lot in this story. You go from one location to another, fighting villains, and there's quite a few villains in this. This is the sort of thing that could take you many sessions to play through because the fights alone are going to take lots of time. And then you get an aftermath, and then it goes on, and you're encountering some pretty big enemies here, and they're listed at the back in all their glory with beautiful illustrations. And you've got Skrull as well, Wizard, Trapster, and then at the back, of course, Doctor Doom. Again, this map is just fantastic. So lots of colour, very interesting, an excellent supplement. That's 1984. So, and you could adapt that easily to your players' characters. Let's move on to the next one. This one is Fault Line. Now, this isn't complete, this one. It was published in 1985. And again, same process. This time you get a lovely Daily Bugle page on in the center there. And we have some standees. You can see that's all been cut. I'm missing that bit there. And I might be missing a map. Who knows? But we have Fault Line. So this time, just a year later, and incidentally, this is written by Kim Eastland. So it's an official product, published by TSR. And we have lots of text, thousands of words, no pictures, clues, miscellaneous clues to follow, timelines going on here. Very detailed. Nothing to inspire the DM, though. It's very dull in a sense. You're going to have to retain a lot of information here as a DM, or keep referencing, because the events are spread out over quite a wide period, and then get local descriptions, city map. So obviously there's a map that's meant to be this. Now, this isn't too bad. We've got a collection of characters here with some beautiful illustrations. The Grim Reaper, Living Laser, Thunderball, Mastermind, some of these. And then we've got Crooks, we've got the Black Knight, and we've got Spider-Man, we've got the heroes coming in here. We've got Captain America. So we've got some big guys involved here. Wasp, people that we recognise. That is Fault Line. Characters are drawn into a sequence of events. Next, and we've skipped on a little bit here. This is X Potential. Now you'll notice the cover has changed. I started doing different covers. I much prefer this. This also harks back to sort of traditional Dungeons and Dragons covers, where they had that box of art on the center and the text more clearly defined. Whereas here we're boxing the text and we've got this big image of these Guardians here. And this one was published in 1987. So we've moved on quite a bit, and we are still producing them. So we've got mutants. There's a bit of a trend. So we're moving away from just superpowers, and the mutant theme is coming into the Marvel universe here, and it's been reflected in these products. Nightmare World of Future. Lots of text going through here. You're going to have to remember all this as a DM. We've got other things going here. Now we've got a list of villains, no pictures, which is a shame, which brings it to life for the DM. You've got set of stats. These are extensive stats on the powers here, so that's really handy for gameplay if you're going to be coming up with feats and stuff like that. And that carries on here. Lots and lots of characters there. Lots of characters to get your teeth into, which is good. Playing the characters, searching for scratch. You've got the story continued on again. Not really much to see, as you can see. Mutant Affairs Committee. We've got a stadium picture here. Mutant Resettlement. One picture. Again, the Guardians coming in there. Army base. It leaves a lot to be desired, this one. It does have some handouts. We've got newspapers. And there's a few of these in here that add a bit of interest to the story, as you can see there. Disappointing in its presentation. And then we have the final one, which has got this really splendid cover. Again, I still prefer the more traditional versions with this layout, but still looks good. It's got more of a comic feel to it as well, which kind of makes sense, by Bruce Naismith, who's obviously a legendary TSR writer and designer. And we have in here immediately, you can see a nice map within the folder cover. Okay, and then we've got one book. This one is substantially thicker than normal, and was published in 1990. So this is 6 years on from that first one we looked at. So there's a difference. There's more to this story. So we've got immediately introduced to the Black King, and his role, his stats are put into the text here. And we've got some more imagery, which is really, as I've said, handy. So we've got a series of events, hot time, it's one of those nights, and then more maps, armors and armor. It progresses. We've got another nice map there to follow, which is great. Really want these bigger though, I guess. And then we've got map locations, descriptions, new improved X-gene ray gun effects, degenerative mutations, sounds quite good. Face slides down onto chest. Oh my God, legs grow 2 foot long, hair all over. So there's some fun stuff going on there. And mutants just say no. Another fantastic map. Wow, there is a lot to cover in this one. You're getting your money's worth, I would say, with this one. It's a shame that they moved away so quickly, it would seem. And here we go. Here are some characters listed here. Wolverine. He only gets this little slot here. Cannonball, Boom Boom. So very much a different feel from, say, something like the first one, where we've got this beautiful way of presenting the characters. These are lifted directly from the cards they did with the game in the first place. So they kind of had this stuff available, and with the new stuff put into these the later ones, it just doesn't look as good, does it? So overall, it's been definitely very fascinating to see and collect these, and I will be getting some more. I hope you guys found it interesting to have a look at them. I certainly feel the nostalgia washing over me as I collect these, because back in the 80s, I used to run Marvel Superheroes for my friends, and we had a big group who played, and numerous superheroes. So fantastic. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch up with you soon. Don't forget to subscribe.